Hey, blue and master blue belts, by this time next year, you're going to be a green or a master green belt. How cool is that? You guys are gonna make it super far and super close to being a red dragon black belt. You'll be in class with the brown belts by next year. So you'll wanna make sure that you have all the stuff so that you're ready to rock. If you don't already have a weapons bag, that'd be the first thing I'd recommend picking up, because once you get these extra weapons and you're trying to carry all of them in one place or throw them all in one bag and you're digging through this like one huge grocery bag full of weapons, it makes it really convoluted to get the right stuff quickly and efficiently when senseis ask you to grab your equipment on the floor. So I'd say grab a weapons bag, make sure that you have your double nunchucks, make sure you have your Jodos, which are gonna be you can either get the Jodos or the Eskrima sticks. The Eskrima sticks are gonna have like tiger stripes on them, so it's kind of just preference, but they're both ultimately the same weapon, and we're gonna teach you how to use those as well. So make sure you have your Jodos and your Judo gi. You're gonna learn more and more Judo as time progresses, because that's gonna be one of your requirements for black belt. So make sure that you have your Judo gi. It's gonna be a little bit heavier weighted than your student gi. So when you're doing the throws, chokes, and holds associated with Judo, you're not gonna rip it. It's made for that. It's made to pick up heavy amounts of weight. So that's why I encourage you guys to get the Judo gi. The other cool thing about the Judo gi, initially they're a little bit stiff, but once you wash them a few times, they're like the most comfortable gi in the world. They're like pajamas. So I always love and recommend getting a Judo gi, so that, well, you're gonna need it for class, but just so that you can have that super comfy and super awesome looking traditional gi. Now in the green belt and master green belt range, I'm gonna want you guys to pick up a pair of kamas, because you're gonna learn Kama Kata Shodan, which is like your sickle looking weapon. So those are super neat. So make sure you pick up a pair of kamas. The final thing is gonna be your bokken. Your bokken is your wooden training sword. You're not able to get a sword until you make it to brown belt, but green belts are gonna learn a little bit about the sword with the brown belts with their bokken. Bokkens will be a little bit heavier, so it'll make you a little bit stronger, so that when you're ready to use your sword, it's gonna feel like a feather. You're gonna be super quick with it. And that's all the awesome stuff that you're gonna need if you're a green or master green around this time next year. You can pick up the Hakama, but you're not gonna need to use it until you get your sword. So usually I recommend to get the sword with the Hakama. If you wanna get it now for savings, you can, and any bladed weapon that you learn, like if you're in Black Belt Club and you're learning the size, you can also wear the Hakama to look super traditional in class as well. So check that stuff out, and congratulations on your training, and cheers to another year of doing awesome and moving closer to being a black belt.